A change of character is a part of market structure that shows that the price that is in uptrend is about to become downtrend. Now, what this means is that if a price is in an uptrend, there's a point where that uptrend is likely going to become a downtrend. That point is referred to as the change of character. And now the most beautiful thing about change of character is that it can be used as a tool to confirm an entry. That means it can be used to confirm if it's time to enter a trade or it's not time to enter a trade. Now I'm going to show you how this works on the chart. But before we go into the chart, if you're seeing for the first time, my name is Divine, and what I basically do on this channel is document how I trade, and as well show you the method behind my strategy. If you want to see content like this, I want you to like, subscribe, and as well drop a comment. I'll be right back.
Before we go into studying the chart together, I'm going to give you a sketch of what a chain of character is by simply trying to give you a sketch of what a market structure is. Now, let's for instance say the price is an uptrend and its price is creating higher highs and higher lows. Now, this is what it looks like on the chart. Price is creating higher highs and higher lows. There's a point where that price will start creating lower lows and lower high, lower low and lower high, lower low and lower high. Now, this point where price failed to give us a higher low but give us a lower low is referred to as the change of character. And this place where price failed to give us a higher high but give us a low confirm that it has given us a change of character. So if price is an uptrend and giving us a higher highs and higher lows, the point that means this point where price fails to give us a higher low but instead give us a low is referred to as change of character. And the point where price failed to give us a higher high but give us only a high confirm that it is a change of character. I hope this is a bit clear. Let's go to the chart and study it together. Now, if you have been following me on the channel, you simply understand that whenever I want to analyze the chart, I always start from the higher time frame down to lower time frame. Now, where are we mostly applying this change of character is simply on the lower time frame. But before I can understand what I'm going to do on the lower time frame, I need to understand what I'm going to do on what's happening on the higher time frame. So we're going to do that together and study what's happening on the higher time frame down to the lower time frame. Now, I always like to use the daily time frame for my higher time frame. So if I understand what's going on the higher time frame, then we can proceed down to the lower time frame to see what we're going to do there. Now, what I want to do on the high time frame is to understand where market is heading to. Is it going up or is it going down? Now, if I'm to look with my eye, I can clearly see that it's going up. But my eye is not meant to tell me what's happening in the market. Instead, my strategy should tell me what's happening in the market. And what's the first thing I normally do is to use the trend to identify direction and as well the key levels in the market. Now look closely here. If I'm to draw my trend line, what I'm going to see is this. Now, what is the trend line saying? The trend line is saying that the price is in an uptrend, but price is currently trading below the trend, giving us a sign that okay, price is about to become bearish. Now, as long as the price is below the trend, we are bearish, unless price eventually comes above the trend. So where's my key level now? Or what's the direction? My direction now is that the market is an uptrend, but the market is below the trend, giving us a bearish signal. So wherever I'm going to look for downtrend on the lower time frame, is to become is to actually be bearish. Next thing I want to do on the higher time frame is to identify key levels. Now, where's my key levels? This point is a key level that I want to pay attention to. This point is a key level that I want to pay attention to. As well, this point is a key level that I want to pay attention to. Now, what I want to do next now is to go to the 4 hours time frame and understand the market structure and the pattern price is taking, and as well be able to identify a supply or a demand zone on the 4 hours time frame. Now, I'm going to only pay attention at these my key levels that I've marked out here. So wherever is at the back of my key level, I'm not going to pay attention to it. Now, on the 4 hours time frame, we are going to study what price has been doing since price came to this key level and got to our key levels. Now, if we look closely here, we will see that when price got to our key level here, price gave us a change of character to the upside. Where is the change of character? You can simply see it here. Price took out this high here, came back, give us another change of character, give us a break of market structure, give us a break of market structure, came back. So since price came back to this zone, price has been giving us a series of higher highs and higher low. So all these things I seen here is a series of higher highs and higher low, showing that price is in an uptrend. But on daily time frame, price is in a downtrend. But here on the 4 hours time frame, price is giving us the impression that price is in a downtrend. So what do you do next? We're going to simply look for a demand zone or a supply zone, which you can see. Now, if you study this current trend now, you see that price rallied, base and rallied. So this is a demand zone. And again, what do you see again? This is a rally, this is a base, and this is a rally. So a rally base rally is simply a demand zone. So if I have to look for our supply zone here, this will simply be if I have to look for our demand zone, this will simply be our current demand zone. So what is next for us now is to refine this demand zone and look for a point of interest, or look closely if this demand zone is likely going to hold or is not going to hold. So what do we do next now? We'll go to the 1 hour time frame and identify a point of interest and simply as well identify liquidity around this area. So if you're able to see liquidity at the right place, then we can know how we can make our conclusion on this pair. Remember, the daily time frame is telling us that we're in a downtrend. The 4 hours is saying we're in an uptrend. But let's see what the daily time. Let's see what the 1 hour time frame is actually saying. Now, if I'm to look very closely on the point of interest, on the supply zone, or if I'm to refine this supply zone, what I will clearly see here is that this area is simply our point of interest. So we are only interested in what price does when price come back to this zone. And as you can see clearly here, when price came back to this zone, price reacted from this zone, but price could not take out this high, which is showing us that there's chances that this demand zone we are looking out for is weak and is likely not going to be able to sustain the energy to continue the uptrend. So what price is actually saying to us right now is that there's a lot of liquidity resting above this area here. There's liquidity at this area here. And as well, when price came back to this demand zone, price as well gave us liquidity. Now there's liquidity resting above this area, and there's liquidity resting above the other area. So there's better liquidity and there's lesser liquidity. So what this thing is actually saying right now is that, okay, yes, there's a demand zone here. Price have related from this demand zone, but price does not have the energy or have the momentum to rally to the upside to take out this high here. So what's price likely going to do? Now, it's a two-way thing. What I want to simply see price do now before I can say I'm going to buy or I'm going to sell is this. I want to see price come back to this demand zone and simply take out this liquidity that's resting above this place and begin to buy. Or I want to simply see price not take out all this liquidity, but instead price rallies to the upside and then continue to sell, giving me the impression that this demand zone is likely not going to hold. So what I'm going to wait for now is to simply be patient with the price to do what the price wants to do. Or first, allow price to come back to this demand zone and take out all this liquidity here. Now there's liquidity here, and as well there's liquidity at this area here. So what I want to see price likely do right now is for price to sell down to this zone here, take out all this liquidity, take out this equal lows, take out this triangle liquidity here, and then maybe price could actually get to this point here and begin to sell and begin to buy to the upside. That is the first scenario that I want to see price do before I can say I'm going to buy. But if price does not do that, what I want to see price do again to give me a confirmation that we're going to sell. What I want price to do is this. I want price to simply sell a bit down to this zone and then simply rally up to this place to take out all the liquidity resting above this area. That means taking out the basal liquidity. And when price does that, I want to see price give us a change of character on the 5 minute time frame like this, and then proceed to take out downside liquidity. So this is what I'm likely going to be expecting from this USD JPY if I'm to sell this price. But if I'm to see price is going to buy, what I want to likely see price do is this. I want price to continue to the downside, taking out all this liquidity, and giving us coming back to this zone. And when you get to this zone, I want to see price give us a change of character to the upside like this and continue to take out this liquidity. So it's a two-way thing, and the only thing we can do right now is to be patient and see what price is likely going to do first. Is price likely going to take out the better liquidity, or price is going to likely take out the lesser liquidity? And when price do that, we want to go to the 5 minute time frame and identify a change of character either to the upside or either to the downside. So now for me, what I'm going to look at for this pair is to simply sell the sell because the high time frame is telling me to sell. So I'm going to begin for a sell opportunity instead of a buy opportunity. But I gave you two scenarios here. For me, I'm strongly believing that pair is going to sell. So my entry is likely going to be around this area here. My entry is going to be around this area here. What's going on? Resting around this area, and my stop loss resting above this area. So I'm looking for price to do exactly as I said, and I'll begin to enter from this area here. My take profit one will be here, and then if price come back to this zone, I'll enter another entry again. So this is going to be my take profit one, and if price come back to this my demand zone that failed, I'll enter for another sell again down to this one, take profit two. So this is my take profit two here, and subsequently tend to see price even go as far as getting to these areas here. So this for me is a very good setup on USD JPY. Looking for a sell on USD JPY. I think that will be all for this video. You will see me in the next video. Peace.